All right, good morning or good afternoon. Today, we're going to be talking about adjectives. Okay, so we're going to talk about what it is, and then we're going to show you some examples, okay? And compare. We have opposites. Opposites are big, small. These are different, but they're also adjectives. Okay, so we're going to talk about adjectives and the opposites. Okay, let's start. So, adjectives. Adjectives are words that describe a noun or a pronoun. Old, green, and cheerful are examples of adjectives. So, simply put, an adjective is a word you can use to describe a person, place, or thing. So if you think to yourself, what is an adjective? If you forget, remember, it might be useful to think as adjectives as describing words. Words to describe something. So if you need to remember what an adjective is, it's to describe something. Person, place, or a thing. Okay, so I'm going to show you some slides of different adjectives and the opposite. Okay? Okay. Oops. Let's see here. Here we go. So, the first adjective we have old and young. These are two adjectives, but they're opposites. So we have young. He is young. That's the adjective. He is old. That's the adjective, old. And these are opposites. Young and old are opposites. So let's go to the next one. Okay, now we have these two adjectives. We have bad and we have good. And these are opposites. If one is bad and one is good, opposites. Bad and good. Now, if you look at the picture, what is she? She is sad. And how about her? She is happy. So you're describing her. She looks sad. She looks happy. And remember, these are opposites. Sad and happy are opposites. Okay, let's go to the next. So we have fat and thin. Can you see the picture? You see fat and we have thin. These are opposites. And what can you say? You can say, he is fat. He is thin. Okay? Now, is this car clean or dirty? Dirty. And this car is clean. So the opposite of dirty is clean. Okay? Let's go to the next. Now we have, what kind of hair does she have? And what kind of hair does she have? She has curly hair. She has straight hair. So the opposite of curly is straight. Okay? Now, the adjective fair, it means light. It's a lighter color. And the opposite is dark. Okay? So she has fair hair. She has dark hair. Okay, now, what about this pencil? The pencil is short. The adjective is short. And what's the opposite of short? Long. This pencil is long. Okay, let's go to the next. We have new and old. Is this car new or old? This car is new, and this car is old. So the opposite of new is old. Okay, now the adjective high. This tower is high, and what's the opposite of high? Low. This house is low. Compared to it, it is low. So if the person, is he short or tall? He is short and he is tall. Okay? The opposite of short is tall. Now we have a stone or a rock here, and we have a pillow here. Which one is hard and which one is soft? The rock is hard. The pillow is soft. So the opposite of hard is soft. Oh, look at this picture here. We have ugly and we have good looking. Which one is ugly? She is ugly and she is good looking. The opposite of ugly is good looking. This toy here, and we have this toy here. You have to solve it. But which one is easy and which one is difficult? This one looks easy. This one looks difficult. Okay, so the opposite of easy is difficult. Now we have a mouse here. The mouse is small, and we have a bear. The bear is big. Okay, the adjective slow and the adjective fast. The turtle is slow, so what's the opposite of slow? The car is fast. Now this adjective has to do with the weight of something. How much does it weigh? The rock or the stone is heavy, and you can see the feather is light. So the rock goes down, the feather goes up. Heavy, and the opposite is light. When you go to sleep, you like it to be quiet so you can sleep. So quiet. What's the opposite of quiet? Noisy. When there's a lot of music or people, it's very noisy. So now we have the adjective narrow. This means like this, narrow. Look at the narrow. It's so small you can barely fit. We have wide. Wide. It's bigger area. So we have narrow, and the opposite of narrow is wide. More room. We have the adjective strong and weak. So this man is strong. He can lift up a lot of weight. This man is weak. You can see here. Now we have the adjectives expensive and cheap. So this ring cost 600, okay? And this ring cost 6. So expensive means you have to pay more money. Cheap means you pay less money, okay? The opposite of expensive is cheap. Okay, these two adjectives. If you have a lot of money, you are rich. A lot of money. If you don't have a lot of money, you are poor. So the opposite of rich is poor. Now we have an ice cream cone and some coffee. The ice cream cone is cold, and the opposite is hot. The coffee is hot. Okay, so now we have furious, scary, and we have calm, relax. The opposite of furious is calm. The refrigerator is empty. The refrigerator is full. These are the opposites of each other. So now, I'm going to give you some adjectives, but no opposites. Just adjectives to describe someone. Look, he is tired. He is bored. He is hungry. He is thirsty. He wants something to drink. He is frightened. This means he's scared of something. He is angry. He's mad at something. And he is fine. It means he's okay. So these were adjectives. An adjective describes a person, place, or thing. Okay? Thank you. Have a good day.